I know it's hard on the internet to not care about the number of subscribers, the number of likes, the number of views, but I think it's important to remind ourselves that ultimately the two objectives of creating content should be learning, your personal growth, and connection with others. And the number of likes or views doesn't necessarily translate to actual human connection.
Yeah, I totally agree with
That's right.
that. Yes, thank you. And so I want to, time is running out, but I want to touch on this, the AI. So since, many people using AI nowadays, and it replaces the intelligence and helping us, the intelligence part in our society. So how do you see the impact of AI on learning or our curiosity from the founder perspective or neuroscientist perspective?
Yeah. From the curiosity aspect, I actually think it helps a lot because in a very similar way that when we started having search engines, we started asking more questions and looking up the answers. This is doing a very similar thing here. So imagine, 50 years ago, if you had a question about something random and you didn't have immediate access to it, you would just forget about the question and move on with your life, right? And you would never know the answer. When we started having Google, you would just look it up and you would actually satisfy your curiosity by looking up the answer. But also with search engines, we developed kind of a knowing that some answers you could not get. There are questions that are too complex for Google to answer. And so we would not search for this. Now, there's really no question almost that you can get an answer for. So to me, the access to AI tools is actually expanding the realm of our curiosity because now we can allow ourselves to be curious about so many more things. You can even ask questions about things where you're not even sure what the question is. You can tell an AI, hey, I've been thinking about this thing, but I don't even know if I have the right words to express this question because this is very nebulous for me. And I haven't read any books about it. I don't even know the right vocabulary. I don't even know if my question is crazy. You can type all of that in ChatGPT and it will still reply to you and it will still tell you, okay, are you thinking about this or that? Let me refine your question with you. So if you think about it, we're going to have the